Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Glory Reds podcast. And it's your boy, Don Benito. And we have a latest update on Jadon Sancho. I smile because, the sooner we get this thing done, I think the better it is going to be for Manchester United. Because when I think about it, when I deep the situation that Jadon Sancho finds himself in, he's not in trouble. Please don't think that there's something wrong with Jadon Sancho. But PSG are looking into signing Jadon Sancho. And in this episode or in this session, we're going to talk about who wins if this deal falls through. Whether it will be Sancho, whether it will be us, who benefits from this deal. And then we'll take it from there. PSG are looking heavily into signing Jadon Sancho. Well, I don't know if it is heavily because they were initially looking to get in Gravatalia from Napoli, but Gravatalia signed a new contract with Napoli, so I don't know where that is going. But PSG are looking into signing Jadon Sancho. You know what? Personally, I think this is a good deal for everyone. It is a win-win situation. And I say that provided that PSG actually get this deal down the line. Because the way I see things right now, I don't think the wounds have healed yet with the Jadon Sancho situation. I don't think there are a lot of fans that are. Listen, we all understand and we are all aware of his capabilities, his quality as a player. Everybody cannot dispute that. The only thing that we are concerned about as fans is his attitude. We don't know where his mental state is. Ever since he has been here at Manchester United, I don't think anybody can easily say that they've had a proper gauge on Jadon Sancho. Even myself, I was excited when we got Jadon Sancho. But then as time went by, even even before this whole situation with Eric Ten Hag, prior to that, you think to yourself, like, when are we gonna get to see this guy? When are we gonna get to see Jadon Sancho? When is he gonna come in and step for us and all that stuff? But then, life happened, and we are where we are right now. And I wanted to explain why I think this is a win-win situation. Because first of all, I think Jadon Sancho has lost. I don't want to say he has lost his place, but then he has dropped down the pecking order when it comes to the wingers at Manchester United. Because currently we have Garnacho, we've got Ahmad, we've got Rashford, Anthony, and Jadon Sancho. And then, that's basically it. And Manchester United are looking into bringing in Xavi Simon, which I don't like. If that is not a clear indication that Jadon Sancho is not going to be, he might not get the game time that he needs at Manchester United, it is with this story about Xavi Simon. Because it looks like we're looking to get in a loan for Xavi Simon because he had an amazing season last season and he also played very well during the Euros. So he's an exciting winger that could actually add something different to this Manchester United setup. He's Dutch. He is flying at the moment. He's on form. So I understand where it is coming from. But then you look at the preseason games that we've had right up until this moment. And then you look at Ahmad, the way he was electric against Rangers. I was very worried for Jadon Sancho. Very, very worried because I looked at Ahmad and I'm like, listen, Eric Ten Hag will lose the fans if he doesn't pick Ahmad. Like, that time for Ahmad, we're waiting for Ahmad, that time has gone. Like, he is no more a baby anymore. He's a big boy and he looks like he's ready to get in. This is the same situation we had with Mason Greenwood when he was breaking into the first team. We were asking ourselves, why isn't Ole putting in Greenwood in? Because every time Greenwood comes on, he always gets the numbers, whether it be an assist or he'll get a shot off. Like, he was doing what we wanted our starting wingers to do. And Ahmad looks like he is ready to take the world by storm or the league by storm. So I don't see him competing for that right position. Now, Anthony is also there in that right position. But then it looks like Anthony is up for sale. He's amongst the 7 players that Manchester United have put up for sale to try and generate funds so that we can ransack this transfer market, so that we can go in there and cause confusion, get the players that we need to get in. But Anthony is part of that. Let's say Anthony wasn't. He would have been in that right position. Ahmad would have been in that right position. Jadon Sancho is the only one that we bought him to play in the right, but somehow wants to play on the left. Okay, we go to the left. Who's playing on the left? Rashford. Rashford, we already know, is a player that's undroppable. If he just if Marcus Rashford shows signs of his 30 goal season, that is a wrap for Jadon Sancho. Because if Rashford does actually hit the ground running and gets things going, there's no substituting him. And then there's Garnacho, who is still on holiday, who has cemented himself as a starting 11 in that Manchester United squad. And then you look at the drama that he brought in last season. So I just don't see Jadon Sancho fitting into this squad. And you know what? It is okay. It is okay for us to let go. Like, in as much as we wanted Jadon Sancho to be a Mancunian, to be, well, I think he is, but to be a Manchester United great, like to take our club to where we wanted it to be with his beautiful football. It just isn't working out. It isn't. And he did have a discussion with the gaffer. You know, a lot of people were trying to understand what was going on. When I read the reports that they had buried the hatchet and everything was done, in my heart, deep down, I had a strange feeling that it wasn't done. I just couldn't say it because I don't want to jinx it. But then PSG comes into the mix and they're like, listen, we are thinking into getting you. By the way, do you remember the Champions League last season when Jadon Sancho was terrorizing Mendes? You know, I mean, that was a good interview or a good showcase for them to actually trust and say, you know what, this is actually a player that we can bring into our squad to help us get where we want to get. So I honestly think this is a win-win because Jadon Sancho, just like, I don't want to compare him to Mason Greenwood, but in the sense that he has lost the fans, in the sense that fans have, like, I don't want to say parted ways with them, but it is in that sense. You understand? So in that sense, Jadon Sancho has really lost the fan. What? I don't want to say really. I'm speaking for myself here, so please don't forgive me when I say he has lost the fans because he has really lost me. I was looking forward to seeing him at this season to see what he will do. I wanted to see the different attitude that he's going to bring at Manchester United. You know what I mean? I wanted to see that. So, hey, it is what it is. And we're moving forward. This is Manchester United and your boy, Don Benito. Peace.